Leftovers can be a really good thing. The key is getting food into the freezer or canner quickly while it's still at its peak. Because I get exhausted so easily, I try to cook smart, always thinking ahead to future meals. And this is how I cooked over 3 days with low energy and future meals in mind. On Friday morning, I pulled out chicken quarters and several bags of tomatoes from the freezer. The tomatoes were grown in my garden and frozen whole over the summer. Friday night, I baked the chicken, scalloped potatoes, and broccoli. And the chicken was simply seasoned with homemade blend of garlic, onions, and dehydrated greens. The potatoes were mostly boxed, with one fresh potato and frozen onions added in. While everything baked, I made a batch of brownies. They started with a box mix, but then I added melted peanut butter and chocolate chips. Simple, but comforting. I saved the flavorful dripping from the chicken to use later with the bones. On Saturday morning, the tomatoes went into the blender just to get them started, and then into the slow cooker where they simmered all day. Later, I removed the lid and let the sauce thicken naturally. I deboned the leftover chicken and froze the meat for future meals, soups, chicken and biscuits, or anything else that needs chicken broth. I deboned the leftover chicken and froze the meat for future meals, soups, chicken and biscuits, or anything that needs cooked chicken. The bones and drippings went into the freezer too, ready for bone broth. When I make the bone broth, I roast the bones first and then cook them on low and slow with vegetables and water. After canning, it's ready whenever I need it. On Sunday, I finished the tomato sauce. I ended up with 6 pints and 2 half pints. Some went in the refrigerator for small batch lasagna I plan to make this week. I used mini loaf pans to make individual portions. We eat what we want, and then the rest go into the freezer for days when cooking is not possible. With just 2 of us at home, this system works well. I don't make separate sauces for everything. I make one simple tomato sauce that can become mini meals. Cooking this way helps me stretch my energy, and it means future meals are already waiting for me.